Everybody, welcome to week 9 of Chicks with Picks. We are here to talk about last week's games, this week's games. Mike has some prop bets that we're going to go over at some point in time in the show. There are people dressed in Halloween outfits. You know, it's just chaos on a Thursday night. So to introduce the gang for everybody, we have Scarlett and Veronica both dressed in green night before Christmas. Is this right? Or night before Halloween? Night before something. Costumes. I'm not good at that. We have Christina, who has her helmet flipped upside down because maybe there's some sort of protest going on right now with the Commanders. I'm not sure.
It's the universal sign of distress. She pointed this out last week.
Distress. Okay.
Yes.
Distress. They're still under distress.
SOS.
Yes.
And of course, we have Mike, who's in his Lions jersey. Is that what you're going as Halloween? Amon Ra? That's his number, right?
Yes, it is. This is Amon Ra, the sun god. So
you're going as the sun god then?
That would be ambitious to say that all. But yeah, this is the jersey I grabbed out of the pile of jerseys for the day. And yeah, so there we are.
Gotcha. And of course, we still have the die, which is on the 20.
Yes.
Because maybe Scarlett has a feeling we're going to get one tonight. Who knows?
Although, again, the die has to apologize to us because the die led all our listeners to go Commanders money line on Monday night, and that didn't work out. So
at all.
I hope the die feels some sense of shame here.
It doesn't.
So. I love that the oracle of the die is like, the die is unrepentant. So, yeah. Oh, God.
The guy blames the refs. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, did the pitcher for the Dodgers from last night's game, the guy who gave up 2 home runs on the first 3 pitches, had the press talking to him today, and he basically said it was like dumb luck that the Dodgers beat him. And everyone's sitting there saying, bro, you gave up 2 home runs on the first 3 pitches of the game. How can you say you lost due to luck when you're giving up bombs like immediately? Most of the fans didn't even have their asses in their seats, and their team was down 2-0 because of you and your bad pitching. And you're going to blame luck. That is not a good look.
They hadn't even walked Ohtani yet.
Yeah, they hadn't even. Well, they don't have to walk Ohtani anymore. Ohtani's gone ice cold since he freaked out. Since Game 3, Shohei's decided to stop hitting the ball. So,
and that's fine with me because I believe in my Toronto teams.
Yeah,
and as long as they keep wearing that baby bluish jersey, they'll do well. They did really bad in the Navy one, so they need to just stick with the baby blue one for Halloween tomorrow, and then they can raise their trophy, and everybody can go fucking crazy in Toronto.
I want Toronto to win just so they can give the old White House the middle finger when they get the invitation.
Well, they won't. They'll go to whatever the Canadian White House is, whatever.
That's fine. That is fine.
Yeah, whatever Canuckistan's knockoff of the White House is. I'm saying all of this as an ignorant American intentionally, but
they'll probably. I can't wait to. That's not America first. They're in Canada,
right? And it's powder. It's powder blue, Kayla. It's not baby blue.
Powder blue. Whatever. I love that. They're doing so well in that. They just need to keep. Where I would be we're the same one, right? Who gives a shit? Watch it after you win. Keep it going.
Well, they have done that. I did read somewhere where the Blue Jays are superstitious, and after they lose a game, they do switch their uniforms. So they won the first game in white. They lost the second game in white. So they switched to the dark blue in Game 3 and lost in the dark blue. So they switched to the powder blue for Game 4 and won. So they kept the powder blue for Game 5 and they won again. So yeah. I would bet as long as MLB lets them wear the powder blue at home, they would wear the powder blue again in Game 6. So
well, I'm excited. I will be watching tomorrow night.
Oh, of course.
They do have a day to do laundry because otherwise there'd be some stank going on.
Oh, they just get new jerseys for every game. They don't wear the old one. They cut up all those jerseys to put them in baseball cards and other memorabilia.
I don't know. From what I heard, the Toronto team does not raking the cash. Like the pitcher from the other night was getting paid like $57,000 a year.
Well, he's a rookie. That's what happens. When you're a rookie, you get paid peanuts, and it's when you hit free agency.
He needs a bonus. All right, it's bonus time. Incentivize people.
When you get your service time, you get paid. That's the way sports works.
Or when you win the World Series.
Yeah, that just helps you later. But no one's cutting you a check from the team for that.
Oh, they should.
Yeah, fairness in my sports. Get out of here. Anyhow, man, how did all our teams do last week? Scarlet's Patriots beat the crap out of the Cleveland Browns. That was awesome. Not going to lie, I had money on the Patriots. It was comfortable. I was not in trouble. That was a spoiler alert. I'm going to go heavy Patriots this week as well. Suggest everybody that you know, borrow money from your friends and family, rob banks, commit embezzlement, whatever you need to do. Get on your gambling app and put money on the Patriots. They are a machine right now. They're doing great. They've been getting these big lines, and it doesn't matter. They're covering them. They're just dunking on fools.
Oh my God, are they playing Kirk? Atlanta? Is he still playing? Kirk?
I mean, technically he was in the game. I do not know that I would confer the title of playing to him for what he was doing on the field against the Miami Dolphins this week. He was in the game, but I don't know that he was playing the game because, the Atlanta Falcons were just a big old ball of suck this week with Kirk at the helm. So yeah, that was really underwhelming. And I know people are going to be like, you're not as bad as your bad game, and the Patriots aren't as good as their good game. And it's like the Falcons got nothing. I mean, if they win against the Patriots, I'll be really annoyed. But I just feel like this Patriots team's doing very well. That's a lot of fun. What's not a lot of fun was Kayla's old team, the Cowboys, got raffle stomped by the Broncos. That was this. I knew this when it happened when I was watching the games on Sunday, but I saw Pat McAfee post the graphic. There was like only one game on Sunday that was under double digits. Like every game was a horrible blowout. Every game except for the Jets beating the Bengals was just belt to ass in the most aggressive way possible. It was just, if you took the favorites, laid the points, just didn't care, you were collecting a big bag of money at the end of the day because everyone who was supposed to win did win, and they won decisively. Like the only teams that weren't supposed to win that did were the aforementioned Dolphins against Kirk and the Falcons, and the Jets beating the Bengals. But every other favorite came in smooth, including Kayla's new team, the Chargers. They crushed. I mean, it was... they nearly killed Carson Wentz. It looked like he was going to die on the field for a period of time there. I mean, like literally...
I swear I saw them like put in a pacemaker. And
yes!
That was crazy.
I mean, every time they went to the sidelines to show him, he was like crying and like holding his body. And it was like, they should probably bench you if you're in this much pain.
I mean, I know you have a TV too. I know you do.
Yeah. And also, you're not doing anything. So it's not like they're putting you in there because you're like helping the Vikings move the ball. And it took until like the last series of the game for the Vikings to be like, okay, we're going to bench Carson. We're going to bring the rookie out and give him a little play. And then it was announced this week that Carson Wentz is having season-ending surgery for his litany of injuries that he suffered. And maybe you could have done that and spared him. Maybe you could have done that a week earlier. So,
are we going to talk about Aaron? Because that was nice to see, especially in his ugly outfit.
Oh God, the Steelers
Uggo outfit.
What I love when a team busts out the hideous uniforms because they get the reaction everybody wants, which is, oh God, they're hideous, and you get so much easy press for your ugly outfit. Yeah, then the Steelers were wearing a hideous outfit. It did suck, and then they got rolled. They were competitive for a little while, and then Jordan Love and the Packers beat the brakes off them.
And Micah. That's what you need to say. Jordan Love and Micah, shut up.
I mean, as he ages, right, Aaron Rodgers looks more and more like Ben Roethlisberger. So, I mean, I told Mike the other day that it's like, giving me some kind of weird deja vu watching him play for the Steelers.
Yeah.
But they only lost by 10. That wasn't a huge blowout.
And the other thing that makes me laugh about them is the Steelers are 4-3. Baltimore Ravens are 2-5. And Vegas has the Ravens the favorites to win the division.
This should be an exciting game tonight, Ravens and Dolphins.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers suck. Ravens are going to right this ship. If you want to bet Pittsburgh, throw your money into a fireplace, you suckers. And V-Ron is adamantly pro-Raven there. Waggling her ghost enraptured raven shoulder bird. The eyes, the menacing eyes, the piercing eyes of the Raven.
I mean, is Lamar back? Is that why they have the Ravens?
He's back tonight. Lamar's playing.
Okay.
Yep,
okay. That's why.
Yeah, in a few short minutes, we'll be illegally. I will be illegally commentating on the game if stuff happens without the express written consent of the NFL. So, yeah, stick that up your pipe, Roger Goodell, and smoke it.
The two teams are in the same boat record-wise, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the Ravens are like a 7-point favorite in this game now. All the money's coming in on Baltimore hard, so we'll see.
What did you say? Were you talking to us or were you talking to Scarlett?
I have to share a microphone
with Scarlett.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, V-Ron's microphone picks up everybody else's mic and just blasts it through all of our ears. So we learned that.
Room. Like I'm literally 6 feet away from her right now.
Yeah.
Right, and
her
mic
you just scooch in and you could be in the same screen.
No, she won't. The artiste wants her own square on the board. She's not gonna wedge in with.
Part of the Brady Bunch.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So all that happened. I'm trying to think. What other things happened? Because again, last week kind of sucked. Every game was pretty uncompetitive and pretty dominant for the team that won. So
were we happy that the Jets finally got a win? So now they won't have a winless season. I mean, that was nice.
we were striving for perfection. I was hoping
season.
No, winless. What's this stuff about Quinn Ewers?
Quinn Ewers? What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. He's QB3. Never mind.
Yeah. Didn't think anything was going on there. Oh, I would have heard about some sort of fantasy update if something was going on.
Well, it said something about an emergency quarterback, but he's QB3. Yeah. Which means they'd have to kill Tua, which is not that difficult, and then Zach as well. But I was just wondering because
I love that Christina's reaction was not Tua would have to get knocked out of the game. No, kill him. He will actually die. And then
the guy shouldn't be playing.
This is true.
He's like one knock away from never remembering who he is. Or ending up in prison for murdering his wife. I
do love that we went. Tua is Chris Benoit waiting to happen now.
Right?
Yeah, and or Hernandez, but he's just as fragile as Carson Wentz, who is somehow still going. But you breathe on Carson Wentz and he breaks. So
Carson Wentz ain't going anymore, so he's done. But yeah, oh man. So we had the underwhelming, boring, not very fun week last week, but hopefully. And the other thing that's crazy is this week. Boy howdy, are the games also not great looking? As I mentioned, the Ravens are a 7.5-point favorite. And some of the games that we're not going to be covering today, Lions are an 8.5-point favorite. The Packers are a meager 13.5-point favorite against the Panthers. And
Well, Baby Bryce is still out, so I think that's why.
it wouldn't matter if Bryce was in or not. It's
Just
meaningless. The Panthers are very bad now.
Baby Bryce was doing well. All right, I saw him in real life do well.
And we might be on Garoppolo watch in the second half of the Rams-Saints game.
Well, that'll be fun.
Rams are a 14-point favorite over the Saints. So,
What?
yep. So Jimmy G might get some mop-up time in that one because
Are we like low, medium, moderate?
we're low going into the game, but we'll be probably on like high by the third quarter for the Garop, the galloping chicken, to make his way onto the field to start slinging the ball.
His jersey. You need his jersey. The Rams are like kind of cool colors, right?
I'm a very large boy, but I could give V-Ron one of my 2 Garoppolo jerseys because I have both the Patriot and the Niner Garoppolo.
Take the Patriots one.
Okay, I'll have to go find it.
He was more attractive when he was a Patriot. He was younger, like looked more like fit. I would take the Patriots one. Remember the good old days.
I love that the concern for Jimmy G was not that he was the quarterback of a team that went to the Super Bowl. The starting quarterback of a team that went to the Super Bowl. It was how sexy he was on the sidelines as a Patriot.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
That's
women.
what she cares about.
Hey, she cares about Jimmy G being able to pay the rent on top of being a doubting husband. So yeah. Anyhow,
Sorry, it took me a while. I found it.
Classic.
Garoppolo watch. So, anyhow, scrolling through my DraftKings app, the first game that we have for teams that we care about is Scarlet's Patriots, who are a 5.5-point favorite against the Falcons. Totals 44.5.
What happened to the Cardinals?
The Cardinals died a death. They're just very bad now. That's what happened to them. Yeah. And as a result, I love that they have the glasses, and that's part of the segment. They just and she's got the football.
New things.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to find one of my Super Bowl hats and just like slap it on for the Patriots segment next week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go take it. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now that we're on video on the YouTube.
Yes, exactly.
Boom.
I actually I had I'm not going to say I have, but I had the promotional ball Sports Illustrated gave you when you signed up for Sports Illustrated from the first Super Bowl when they beat the Rams. I have the promotional Patriot ball they gave for that.
Woo!
I love that proved that you were right next to each other and that Scarlett dropped it. So all of it was beautiful.
I can't see anything in these.
I bet.
I made contact with the ball. But it didn't break anything.
Yeah. So I already gave away my feelings about this game. I think the Patriots crush. I'm laying the 5.5 comfortably, and I'm also going to go over because, again, I think the Patriots offense is going to put up like mid-20s in points or low 30s, and the Falcons will only need to get us like 10 or 14 to get the rest of it to go over. So I'm going to go with the squarest of square picks, Pats in the over. What say you, Christina?
This one's going to be my wild out. I'm going to go with the Ravens in the over.
The Ravens are not in this game.
Oh, sorry. Who was it?
The Falcons.
Falcons, birds, whatever.
I am going to go with the Blackbirds.
Yes, the bird one.
The bird team.
Yes, the Falcons. Just because I'm annoying like that, and I don't like the Patriots.
That's fine. Well, you can.
I don't think there's any validity to my method here.
No, but as a Patriot fan, I've accepted scorn and hatred for 2 decades, so it's fine. I'm totally okay with it. And we're about to get more scorn and hate. Actually, no, Kayla. What say you, Kayla?
I'm gonna pick the Patriots. I don't really have any problems with them now that the 2 people I didn't like are gone. So I can cheer for the home team. And I don't like Kirk anymore because you know why. So
Yes.
I can't cheer for him.
Right. And what say you on the total?
I'm gonna say that they're gonna go under.
Fair. Okay, randomizer, break our hearts.
Hearts shattered.
Of course.
Not Christina's. She likes this bit.
The Christina and the randomizer.
Christina gets a little backup from the randomizer. I love it. Okay. Here we go. Bomb the die now. Oh, that's a powerful Patriot win. A big 18. And the total. Oh, boom. Our first natty of the week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that was rigged somehow because of the way you started off with it.
Here we go. Boom. There we is the immediate 20.
Right.
Yep.
Also,
I mean, that was a little obvious.
A little obvious. A little obvious.
yeah. We can do individual art pieces.
Oh, we
There's
have
like
individual art
420s
this
on
week.
them.
Fair. Hit us up.
It'll make sense at the end.
Of course. And we've got a bird. We've got the falcon on top of what appears to be a toasted patriot. A patriot that was engulfed in flames and is now black instead of blue.
Okay, so they did like a color swap.
They did a color swap, yes, of some kind.
So does that mean you want the Falcons to win? It's on top, right? like squishing him.
My art is interpreted however.
I love that the sunglasses give her the haughty artist look.
You know.
Yes.
The eye of the beholder and all that.
Yeah, hit him with the eye of beholder. I love that stuff. Okay, so
Let me snap.
Scarlett, now it is time. Bust out the 6-sided die of destiny and roll that sucker for us.
All right, we're gonna swap that.
Swap out the giant monster for the tiny 6-sider.
For what?
We got
3.
What is this for? What is
Okay, so for our Chicks with Picks 4-leg spicy parlay, the third Patriot on the list of people to score a touchdown is Hunter Henry, the tight end, at plus 120. So
Okay.
the die has picked Hunter Henry for a touchdown. There we go.
I know his name. I
Yes.
recognize that name.
I know that name, she says, as a football connoisseur. Yes. And that brings us to...
So much better than when I started watching football, and I could literally only name like 3 people, and it was Tom Brady and the Manning brothers.
Right,
So,
exactly.
it's a long way.
Yeah. And this brings us to Kayla's team, the Los Angeles Lightning Bolts.
Yeah,
And
which said they were going to wear their Navy jerseys again, which I like those the best.
I haven't heard anything about that. Let me see.
They sent me an email. I'm in their fan club.
Chargers uniforms. Charger uniform. And nope, I'm not seeing anything there. Let's try again. One last attempt at getting Charger uniform information. Charger uniform. Listen, Los Angeles Chargers. What does their thing say? Yep, they're gonna run the Navy Blues back this week. The Chargers Twitter feed says let's run it back, and the team they're wearing the full body Navy, so they're gonna do it again.
They only have an 81% chance of winning.
Oh yeah, only a meager, a slight 81% chance of getting a dub this week.
So there's like a 19% chance of a meteor hitting the stadium.
Pretty much, yes. DraftKings is the kings of. They subcompartment like the Thursday night game away from the rest of the games, so you have to like hit all these buttons. Yeah, the Chargers are a 9.5 point favorite, and the total on the game is 43.5. How are you feeling about this one, Caleb?
I feel awesome against the Titans. I think that they should easily cover that. I think it will go over. I think it will be great. And I love that uniform.
Yeah.
It's my favorite one.
You like the Navy? The one thing I like about the Navy blue is they are maintaining the current tradition of having the numbers on the sides of the helmet. And they're like the only team that has the number on the side of the helmet as a part of the staple of their uniform. So while they're still wearing like their old uniform, they kept the numbers on the sides, which I appreciate. So I'm gonna go Chargers and under based on the prop that you came up with for us for this game as well. So I think this is just going to be a whipping. I think that the Titans are going to get mushed, and I don't think they're going to be very competitive. So, I mean, last week, as I mentioned, if you just literally, if Scarlet's the pool that we're in, I think there's a button that says like all favorites. If you like literally hit that button, you won like 80% of the games. It was just pick favorites, receive currency. Christina, how do you feel about this one?
I'm going to agree with you. I think the Titans are going to get pretty much shut out of this game.
Yeah.
Unless the Chargers somebody drops something in the end zone and the other guy picks it up, they're really not.
Which is how the Titans won their only win of the year was that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The wasn't that the big man?
No.
Back?
No,
that was the other. No. It was the same day though.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, no, I think that probably. I mean, in order for that to happen, somebody has to trip. Like somebody on the Chargers has to trip over their own player. So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it'd be that bad, but I don't think they'll have to work that hard to win it. So.
Yeah. And Scarlett, have the randomizer go against all of us and pick the Titans.
Yeah, I think you know how it went. Also, the randomizer has picked the Titans.
Of course it did. How could it not? How could it not?
Yeah, it's like you won money off of me once. You're never winning money off of me ever again.
When did you win money off of it? I don't remember those.
No, our office pool like pays out the top 10, and there's like 150 people in this pool, and Scarlett got like 4th place just hitting the randomizing button every week. It's like 3 years ago.
Well, that's not fair. That was like her own thing. It should view this as a separate entity. This is separate. This is not the office. This is the separate one. Scarlett, do you like a reset?
You can't. These are locked in.
They're locked in.
They're locked in.
There's no changing it now. We cannot change the hand of fate. And speaking of the hand of fate, let's go die. Give us some fun here. Chargers win by exactly 8, basically. Not a little sweatier on the spread than we would have liked it to be, but so be it. Okay, now a nat 1 here to lock in our under. Let's go. Barely under, so it's going to be a sweat both ways. But we get there. Viron is so ready to whip over the tablet. Yes. Hit us with it. Boom.
Was Scarlett done? Did she?
Yes, Scarlett's done. I like that the Titan. The Charger appears to be like an angry strip of bacon.
It's gonna look like that. Yeah.
Yes. The Charger is
That is
just
smoking the Titan.
apparently. And again, she's doing
Or the Titan is in his lap.
we got the color swap working here again. That's definitely part of the theme here.
Yeah,
I
it'll
love that.
all make sense at the end.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. That's her catchphrase. When we get big, that'll be the T-shirt for her. It'll all make sense at the end.
Yeah, we get merch. It'll all make sense at the end.
Right. Exactly. And the prop that we discussed, Kayla started the idea, and then I refined it. Was the Titan team total under 10.5 points for the game, because we think the Titans are going to do absolutely nothing on offense. And that will pay you out plus 250. So that will be a good hit. Moving along to my team, the team I've been supporting all year long, definitely, the Indianapolis Colts. 7-1, dominant, boom. Got a little blue Colt teddy bear, Peyton Manning's number on the back of it. We're going to have to do some surgery on that, make it into a Daniel.
Looks like a little beanie baby.
I think it's a knockoff Beanie Baby.
Yeah, it's got to be a knockoff. The beanies never did like sport merch, but we got to do some surgery on that and make it a 17 Daniel Jones instead of the 18 Peyton Manning for our new soon-to-be Super Bowl champion, Danny Dimes, just shredding all these teams.
Is that the one they call Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones.
That's, yeah.
Yep, Indiana Jones. What a great name. Whoever came up with that, you nailed it. Good job by you. The Colts are a 3-point favorite in Pittsburgh against our mortal enemy, Aaron Rodgers. Total on this game is 50.5. And I just think the Steelers suck. I just think that they won a lot of games they should not have won. I think this line is low. I like the Colts, and I'm gonna go over because I think that the Colts are just gonna put up 35 on them, because the Steelers, for years and years and years, the whole thing about the Steelers was the steel curtain, this lockdown defense. Like the offense only needed to get them 20 points because they'd hold the other team to 14 or less. And Pittsburgh's defense is actually incredibly bad this year. They can't stop anybody. And the Colts are just a well-oiled machine. So I'm going to take the Colts, and I'm going to take the over. So I'm pretty happy with that. What do you say about this game, Christina?
So do you ever watch a game where a team is getting pummeled so bad that it feels like the people that are going out with injuries are doing it so they'll have an excuse for being so embarrassing?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be the Steelers in this game.
That is an intense prognostication. So Colts comfortably, and on the total?
What was the total?
50.5.
Under.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla, what say you?
Well, we all know how I feel about Aaron, so obviously they're not winning this game. He's a disaster. I don't know why Mike Tomlin wanted him, but whatever. They can do their own dance. I think that it will be over. I want the Colts to put on a show. I'm excited for them.
I'm telling you, it's the old, rough-looking white guy effect. He's got this Ben Roethlisberger thing going on, and probably he's got the deja vu too.
Scarlett, tell us the randomizer took the Steelers.
No, the randomizer said, I also hate Aaron Rodgers.
Ah, nice.
Finally, man. Way to join the team for once, randomizer. That means we're getting a goddamn nat 1 on this roll. I know.
I don't know whether to feel good or bad about that.
Someone's going to betray us. That's all I know about this. Oh, okay. I'm going to say that means the Steelers cover, but the Colts win. It's going to be like 20. It's going to be like 32-30 or something. So
I love how we just make up the rules to the dice. Like
it's close. It's close. If it was a 5, the Steelers would win on the field. I gotta go by it's a 3-point game. The die is in the ballpark.
To use a chisel on those rules. Give me a pencil.
Okay. If you
Mess
want
with
to
it.
if you want to write up the hard and fast rules of the Die of the
No.
Destiny, I will accept them.
That is impossible.
Okay, fair enough.
From what I've observed since day one.
The die cannot be controlled. The die cannot be contained.
No,
Mm-mm.
none of this can happen.
Mm-mm.
Okay, what does it say for the
I
total?
mean, imagine the vibes of influence in that house, right? You've got the randomizer operating there. You've got, George over there.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah. And then you've got the art that the die is like in the presence of, and yeah, so the vibe.
Yep. There's lots of vibes.
It's a lot of vibes.
Okay, and now we need the vibe for the total.
Oh, that was the 11.
Oh, the 11? Okay, boom. So barely over.
Matter of fact, since you're both Oogie Boogie this week, maybe the vibe is scary. It's scared.
Yeah.
And so my leg for the parlay, Jonathan Taylor has had 3 touchdowns 3 straight weeks. You cannot ask for 3 touchdowns for a running back on the betting tables. They just won't give it to you. So I just took Jonathan Taylor to get 2 touchdowns this week at plus 210. So that moves us ever so swiftly along to Viron's art for the game. And we have some hyperchlorins in blue and white and the horseshoe in the Steeler colors.
Okay.
And I knew immediately, I was like, this is going to suck for Viron because the Colts are literally blue and nothing else. So this is going to be a tough color swap.
Yeah.
But she did as best she could with the art. She did as best she could with the materials that were given to her. Sometimes life gives you lemons and you got to make lemonade as best you can.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
I think it's a little earlier than Beyonce, but
Well, we all need to sit there and put it into the universe that she's going to do the Beyonce Bowl at the Cowboys game on Christmas. Because that's what I want for Christmas. That's what everybody wants for Christmas.
I'm pretty sure if Queen Bey was doing the halftime show for the
Cowboys.
Cowboys,
already.
You would know already. They would have advertised that.
I think it's going to be a secret. What I'm hoping is that Post Malone does it, and then he brings her out, and then it's like, oh my God, Beyonce is here too, and like that's what I'm envisioning for Netflix.
You
we'll
are
get them great
straight up
ratings.
Getting Kid Rock and Lara Trump.
Yeah, I don't want either of them.
well, that's what you get. I'm sorry. I wish the universe wasn't that cruel, but it truly is.
That Post Malone loves the Cowboys. Like he loves them. So it's a fit to have him there. And then they did a song together. It's very popular. Just come on out. Like
I love that you made the statement. They did a song together. It was very popular. That was just your. That was
very popular.
Very popular.
And that's like her day now. Okay, it's Christmas. She used to do the Beyonce Bowl so that Netflix can get their ratings, and then everybody's happy, and then people are pumped, and then you're gonna have the Super Bowl, and then people like me are gonna say, "Why is Beyonce not doing the Super Bowl too?" And it's gonna be the same thing as last year.
Because Bad Bunny rocks. Bad Bunny is like the international celebrity of the gods.
I don't know if I would go that far.
I mean, I just did. Can't stop me.
There were other choices, but it's too late now. So she can save Christmas. She can save Christmas for us.
Man, that was like a scathing condemnation of Bad Bunny. That was like,
I'm not a big fan of his, but
you were just like, they've made their choice. It's in there. We can't change it now.
We can't. He's not going to change it. It's too late.
Lone tear rolling down Kayla's eye.
The people that are there anyway, because they're probably going to threaten the stations until they agree not to show it.
No, no one's challenging the NFL. They ain't doing nothing to nobody. Everyone's all bark and no bite. Anyhow, that brings us to the late night game on Sunday, featuring Christina's struggling Commanders.
Why can they not play in the daytime? What is going on? I don't understand. I mean, they were good last year, but they were not this good.
They were the new hotness, so they get the primetime schedule this year. That's how that works.
I mean, it's like they freaking talk about pressure. I mean, sophomore slump and all. It's like, wow. It's the defense that are in the sophomore slump. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Your team is a 3-point underdog, and the total is 47.5.
I mean, it's 3 points is such a tiny.
But a lot of games end on 3. I mean, the problem with the 3 is that it's could very easily be a push. Like the Seahawks could beat you 27-24, and then nobody wins any money because it's a tie on the book.
So I'm feeling like they're at home. Daniels is back. The receivers are back.
Terry's out. Terry's out.
Oh, is he back out?
Terry's out again.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
yeah, Debo, I guess.
Yes, you
forget it. You just ruined my whole thing.
I just yucked your yum. I'm sorry.
The Seahawks are going to win.
Okay. Are they going to cover the 3 though?
Yeah, 3's. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
3's a stupid number.
Yeah, 3's a stupid number. That's your T-shirt. 3's a stupid number. I love it. And the
What's
total? 47.5.
I'm gonna go over.
Over.
I think it's gonna be one of those. I mean, because the Commanders traditionally minimum 10 points in the second half, right?
Yeah.
Usually 14 all year, even if they lose. And so it's gonna, at least the second half is gonna be a shootout.
I'm gonna go Seahawks and under. I think it's gonna be kind of a rock fight. The Seahawks have a great defense. Their offense doesn't leave. Their offense is just Jackson Smith and Jigba catching all the balls and making me very angry that all my fantasy opponents have him, and I did not draft him this year. And that was my terrible mistake that I will have to suffer with for the entire season. So that's where I'm at on this game. Kayla, where are you at on this game?
So it will help my Cowboys if they lose. And the Cowboys aren't doing well, so they need as much help as they can get.
The only team that's making the playoffs from your division is the Eagles.
We don't know that.
I do.
We're not at the end of the season yet.
You're close enough. Sure. We're close enough.
Miracles have happened, We have Brandon, and he will always come through. He's the only thing that I can count on with the Cowboys. So it helps me if the Commanders lose. So I'll pick Seattle, and I will go under.
Okay. But again, it doesn't help you because the Commanders aren't challenging you for a wild card spot.
Overall, as long as everyone keeps losing, eventually the Eagles will lose.
The Seahawks winning makes the Seahawks stronger for the lock up the playoff spot the Cowboys are challenging for. So you actually should be rooting for the Commanders to win this game to knock the Seahawks down a peg.
I can't root against the Cowboys. They're in the same division.
Okay.
I have to cheer for. Well, I'm to be honest, I'm not really going to watch that game, but I would be picking Seattle.
Fair enough. Randomizer, what say you?
Randomizer went Commanders.
Way to go!
Randomizer has faith where no one else does.
The randomizer rocks the burgundy and gold.
Yep.
And what says the die? A 15. I'm going to say that Washington wins. Washington wins the game outright on that. That's a big enough number. They did it.
I'm not flipping the helmet unless they win.
We have good tidings now. We have good tidings.
We do have a new kicker, so that's something.
And what's the total on this game?
Which they did not use much last week.
Under. Commanders under. Rock fight. Your new kicker wins it at the gun. Is what the die is saying. And suddenly Veron turns into John Cena out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's one of those 5 field goal games like Matt Gay's first game.
Now I understand. It was the 5-knuckle shuffle. That's what hit Veron's brain. Now I understand. Mm-hmm. Hit us with your color swap art, Veron.
It's cute. That's cute.
I love the color swap W. It looks like Wario. It looks like a Wario double W.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Christina, what is your prop for your game?
So far this year, I think it's 3 out of 5 times or 4 out of 5, I don't know, something like that. Sam Darnold has rushed for the under in a game.
Yep.
But I'm going to say that he's going to go for the over.
So let me look at rush yards.
And I say that because the Commanders are decent at putting pressure, but not decent at stopping the quarterback from getting out of it.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold has 7 left feet, but so he's going to get a little bit more than 5 yards in a whole game. It's like 5. It depends on where you look, 3.5 or 5.5 yards.
Right. Looking Sam Darnold 5.5 yards is what it says. So
yeah, which basically sounds like, I mean, he must be going. That must be negative rushing. I don't know, but yeah, it's ridiculous.
So he's gonna get 6 yards, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. So Sam, what's funny is that his average for the season is 5.9 yards. So he's literally on 6. That's crazy. So yeah. So Sam Darnold over 5.5 rushing. And that brings us to, even though it's earlier in the night, it's like it's the main event. So it's like one of those wrestling shows where they do the triple main event and they defend the world title earlier on the show, and then they have like the big grudge match later in the night, like the like plunder match where they're going to break the ring and do all kinds of damage, and they can't have another match after that because the ring's broken, so they have to get the title match out of the way first. The main event for the heavyweight championship, the Kansas City Chiefs are heading to Buffalo. The Chiefs are a 1.5 point favorite on the road, and the total on this game is 52.5. And I'm gonna yuck the I'm just gonna say it. The Chiefs have been looking too good. I'm going Kansas City and over here. I just think that this game is going to be a shootout, but I feel like the Chiefs are going to get touchdowns all day, and the Bills are going to get a mix of touchdowns and field goals and all that kind of stuff. And Kansas City's going to win a shootout, and everyone's going to be really mad about it. And all week long, we're going to have to hear about how Mahomes is the MVP and the Chiefs are back, and it's going to suck. It's going to suck for a little while before the Chiefs finally go back into their hole and go away. But this is not the week we get rid of them, I don't think. Kayla, what do you feel about this?
The opposite. I think cheer for the Chiefs. I think the exact opposite. I want Buffalo to win. Obviously, I want it to be a glorious win. So either by a lot of points or like a pick six. I want something really awesome to happen. And I'm kind of bummed because is that game going to be on here? Will we be able to see that?
Well,
I don't know.
It's the big 4:00 game, so I would imagine that it's going to be in our market. The Patriots are at 1
But
o'clock.
sometimes they don't have the games, like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, they'll have a 1 but not a 4, or they'll have a 4 but not a 1. It's really stupid. Plus, CBS, that's Tony. Okay, Tony's good luck. So, helps Buffalo. It's not Tom Brady. He's a curse. He's doing your game, I think, Veronica. I bet he's doing the Vegas game because he's an owner of that.
No.
He might not be doing
Brady's not doing a terrible game like that. Tom Brady does the main event game that Fox has each week. So I would definitely say that Brady is going to be on an important game, and not Tom Brady is never going to be caught dead doing a Raiders Jaguars game.
He's a part owner of the Raiders. He's a part owner of the Raiders.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. He's still going to broadcast the biggest and the most important game of the week. He's not going to be involved in a crap game.
So is he doing Minnesota and Detroit then? That would be the best one for Fox, right?
Let me just look at the. I'm looking at the window, the TV windows to see. There is There is no coverage map for the CBS late window because there's only one game being played, Chiefs and Bills. The game will be shown nationally. So
Okay.
we are going to get Chiefs and Bills.
Well, I'll be cheering for Josh.
Yeah.
And so will Tony secretly, because I don't think he likes the Chiefs either. Because me and Tony were on the same page, you know.
Oh right, yeah. You and Tone. That's what you the cool kids call them. Your friends.
Yeah, we're best friends.
Yes,
BFFs.
your besties. Let's see. Vikings Lions is Brady and Burkhart. That is the premium game that is being broadcast there.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see the late window broadcast team, but it definitely will be Romo and Nance, because that's the guys who get the best games for CBS.
Yep, they're the A team.
Yeah. So what say you, Christina, on this game?
I'm gonna go Bills.
You're gonna go Bills. That was a deep thought. That was a powerful think you had there.
I mean, I want the Bills to win. I don't like the Chiefs.
Of course. I agree, but I had to go where I thought the logic took me, which was that I think the Chiefs are just too good right now, which sucks. I'm not a fan of that, but
they know they're too good. That's the problem.
Scarlett, what does the randomizer say?
The randomizer hates me.
Of course it does.
It picks the Chiefs.
Thanks, randomizer. Randomizer understands what's going on. Randomizer, sometimes you gotta tell people the harsh truth. It's just the way it is. Okay, Di, we're gonna do this from the Buffalo perspective, so high numbers for the Bills.
Uh-oh.
Chiefs crush. Boom.
I think she misrolled. That
No,
looked like a misroll.
that was a
to me.
clean roll.
I mean,
that was a clean
it looked
roll.
like it dropped out. Like she didn't get like a spin on it.
That was a clean roll, and the
Plop.
Chiefs crush. And here we go for the total.
So we need to do the stats on how often it's right when the randomizer and the die agree with each other.
Chiefs
Right?
and the under. Chiefs and the under hard.
I think Mark does those stats, Christina. He listens to these and he has like a whole spreadsheet thing. Right?
Yep.
Does Mark keeps track of like the
Yes.
randomizer and the dice
Right.
and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, we do have a tabulator, and next week I'm gonna keep track of all the stats myself. I'm gonna do that, and I'll
I mean, specifically one of those things where it's like, you know, if the sun comes up at 4 a.m. and the birds have green wings, then what happens?
Right. Yeah. You gotta have those like terrible, dumb stats that they put on TV all the time, where it's like this, like first 3 Monday night games of a career, and it's like Joe Blow, Joe Montana, and Tom Brady, and people are like, "Oh my God, look at the excellence that surrounds this man!" And it's like, buddy, you cherry picked the shit out of that stat to get that.
When the
result.
Chiefs have scored the greater than 3 points by the fourth quarter, and they had Cheerios for breakfast.
Right. Exactly.
They have a 98% chance of showing up to the game.
Yes. And I would also hope that they have a 100% chance of showing up to the game, because if they missed 2 games out of 100, I think that would be a pretty big scandal.
Well, it would be hard to score the 3 points by the fourth quarter if they don't show up. So
So anyhow, our legs are Hunter Henry, anytime touchdown scorer. The Chargers have under 10.5 points. Jonathan Taylor, 2 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, 6 yards or more rushing. And I'm going to be nice because I don't want to be even meaner than I already have been. And our prop bet for the main event is Josh Allen, anytime touchdown scorer, which is basically an even money play. And I'm going to put that bet in now for $10. If this 5-leg parlay hits, we win $854. Yeah, it is a pretty juicy parlay. So that is the Chicks with Picks 5-wing parlay, because they're chicken wings, not chicken legs. And we will see how that goes, and if any or all of the legs hit, and who was the weak links, and so on and so forth. So that's that. We've covered everything we can cover. The Ravens are up 7-3 over the Dolphins at the end of the first quarter. So we're well on our way to having George Ravington reconstitute himself back in the body of a Raven, out of the body of George Jaggington. We shall see how things go as events warrant.
Did we look at that last art?
Oh yeah, we gotta get the full art. We gotta get the full art. I completely forgot. Boom. See, Christina's more professional than I am. Here we go. And there we.
I mean, V-Ron was trying to be subtle over there.
Well,
like shoving the tablet up and like.
I love that the bill is this bizarre, angry red animal, and that the arrowhead is this blue blob.
I had a different vision, so I drew them differently, and then I kind of forgot that I went to the other teams. So, my bad.
Yeah.
I'll add more color at the end, but they're trick-or-treating each other.
Oh.
Oh God.
So fun.
That is adorable.
Like the scariest looking house.
Yeah, they're heading to the house of obvious murder, because that's what you do on Halloween. You just go to the cemetery. They're not even going to a house, they're going to a mausoleum. It's
Okay. Ooh. Sorry, then I overlapped them.
Ooh.
Wow.
Go back to week 5.
there we go.
Okay, next floor.
Okay, well, overlap.
Really good together.
Oh man. Yeah. So hopefully those will lead to another successful week of sports ball wagering and other fun and frivolity, and all of our massively favored teams win, and even Christina's slight underdog of a team finds their way out of this. And hopefully, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but if Buffalo wins, I ain't going to be upset about it. So go Bills, go Pats, go Colts, go Commanders, go Chargers.
Scarlett, can you roll the dice for the Blue Jays?
Okay. Oh God. Okay, fine. Oh man, you're putting a lot of pressure on this.
Just at the end.
Oh my God. When this is the Nat one, when the Dodgers win the World Series, it's all on you.
Before she rolls it, what are the numbers? I want it to be that they win tomorrow on Halloween.
A 7 or higher, and the Blue Jays win the World Series because they're the favorite right now. So there you go.
They win tomorrow.
I've called the shot here. So when this Nat 1 comes out here, it's all on you, Kayla. You did this to the Blue Jays.
It's on Scarlett. Technically, she's rolling.
No, you're the one who called for the roll. Oh, thank God the Blue Jays get it done.
Thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate that.
Bam. That was a very reassuring. It's like when we got the Nat 20 for the Eagles last year.
Right?
It's nice. It's nice when the die confirms what's going to happen. So
bet
your and 18 means it's over tomorrow night. We're Blue Jays in 6, baby. We got this. So I guess go Blue Jays. Bye, Mark. Bye, Mark. Bye.
Bye.